Peace. Reflections of the heart, now and forevermore. We come into this world. Your heart is already written for you. Your heart is already written for you. You come into this world with a quality of heart that is unique to your being entirely. And every event that will occur in your heart is written for you before you come into this world. And you are here for this. You are present for it. Whenever the pen hits the page, everything written for you, you are present for. You consent to. And it's a test upon you. Uniquely and beautifully for you. Everything that you would ever need from this world is presently being presented to you, is presently being offered to you, that you will accept where your heart is, that it will be revealed to you where your heart is. And this is beautiful. It is beautiful to be a testament to oneself. You see? You are the book of life that God wrote. You are there for it. Everything written for you. And it is beautiful to have presence for oneself and to go through all of it. Every difficulty. I will say it so many times that it is all meant for you. It is a unique gift to you. And so let's be present with ourselves in this. Let's be very real about it. Let's just look at it together. We come into this world with a quality of heart. And we go through this world. Now let's pay attention. Let's be present. Let's be aware with ourselves. We credit ourselves so much with this heart that we have. We seek to have this belief of our heart, and it is so rare for us that we are the ones who are witness to our heart, who receive of our heart in all that we witness. The quality of heart that was there before your birth is so rare for us to continually carry this purity and this innocence, this love, this truth, this unique beauty in creation that you are, that was written for you. All of these trials written for you. The quality of your heart written for you before you came into this world. So let's be present. Let us pay attention. Let us be aware. Let us be honest and reflect upon this. We come into this world. Unique beauty and quality of heart. Every test already written. Unique purpose for you. What do we give our heart to so often? What do we give our heart away to? We so often, we go through this world and we collect damages, we collect hurt, we collect pain, we find loss and suffering. We want something, we love someone, and it is removed from us. We're denied it. We're denied through this rejection. We take it within ourselves. And we identify with it. We identify within ourselves now. We've taken this rejection, this hurt, this loss, this pain, these scars of this world, all written for you. All written for you to test you. We take these into ourselves so often. And what we tend to do in this test, and it is okay, in this test, what we so often do is we give our heart the quality of our heart that was written for us before entering this world. We give it away. We give it to this world. We say, I cannot have this, surely it must have been yours. We internalize this rejection. We reject our own heart. We identify with it. We go through this process, these tests, these trials. You love someone. You love of the world. You have a dream, you have a desire, and it is right for you to have dreams and desires that give great context and purpose and meaning to all of creation in this test that is written for you. and we are faced with these rejections, this hurt, this pain, this loss, and we give our heart to it. We give our heart to the world, and we lose it of ourselves. That quality of heart, that purity and that innocence, we hand it over to the world, and we begin to identify ourselves. Instead of that purity of heart, we begin to identify ourselves with the loss, with the rejection, with the pain, with the hurt. That is what we begin to identify as our heart. And we change what can never be changed. We put a mask over it. We attempt to change our heart, the quality of our heart that has already been written, as a protecting, a method of protection, or a way to cover that innocence. You know, we begin to shape ourselves. What I mean whenever I say we gave our heart to the world, we gave our heart to the world through this loss, through this rejections. What I mean by it is, you trade your heart for the world. You cede yourself to it. You say, the world is such and such, you know, the world is not a kind place. The world is full of hurts. It is full of rejection. It is full of people who will never accept me. It is full of loss and rejection instead of acceptance and love and unity. It's full of separation and all of these terrible and horrible things that hurt us so. And so we say, I cannot act as this purity and innocence. I cannot identify with myself, this purity and this innocence any longer, because it is a damage to me. It is a danger to me to be so pure and so innocent in a world that is so wicked. And this is the test upon you. This is the test upon you. That you may maintain this of yourself, this purity and innocence of your heart that was here, that was yours. This quality of heart before you were born into this world, it was yours. And truly, it can never be lost. But we can continually give it away. We can hide it away. And we can begin to say and remove from ourselves this heart. We can begin to say, this world is not meant for my heart. But you are here in this world. And you are meant to be. And this is good and this is beautiful. And there's purpose in it. And there's meaning in it. That you maintain this of yourself. And you're meant to be able to walk through these fires and to lose your heart. To give it away to the world. And to be met with fire and scars and rejection and loss in the place of the love that you would seek to give. That you may come through all of that and decide of yourself, no, I remember the quality of heart that I am, the truth of my being, the truth of my nature, and everything that is written for me. I will overcome this. In this world will know heaven through the quality of my heart, that I am willing to witness loss, rejection, fire and scars upon my heart. I am willing to witness. I am willing to go through it. Simply for the test and the trial, that I may know of myself what can never be removed from me. That I am a champion of heart. That I am a champion of heart and spirit. And it is such a special thing to be able to go through so much and to have of yourself what was here before you ever had breath. And that is the way you will find it. That is the way you will know of it. You will go through all of these things. You will be beaten down. You will be told no. You will be rejected. You will offer yourself, and you will be damaged. And you will tell yourself perhaps that you are damaged, that you are broken, and that you are weak. And you will be allowed to witness this of yourself. And then there will come a day whenever you will wake up to it, and you will be like, okay, I've had enough of the suffering. It was a good bit of it. And you can put those things down. You can put down that suffering. You can put down that hurt. You can put down that lack. You can put down that loss. You can say, sure, I accept your rejection. I accept your rejection. I accept the loss. I accept the scars. I accept this fire. I accept these flames. And you let go of it. You just set it down. Perhaps we will pick it up again another day. As you will find it in the world, these things will never be far from you. Indeed, it's a blessing upon you that you can witness the rejection and the loss. And as you set down these things, just for a moment, we will take a rest. We will take a rest just for a moment. Perhaps we'll pick them up later. And you put down these things, and that heart comes back to you. That quality of heart comes back to you. Whenever you set down those things, you surrender. And what are you surrendering to, truly? What are you surrendering to? If I begin to let go of this identification I have found of myself in this world, that I am of rejection, that I will only be met by rejection, in transparency of my heart, that there will only be scars and fire and flames and loss and rejection. Whenever I put down those things, what has always been there reveals itself. Whenever I surrender those things, you find the heart that has always been yours, the innocence and purity that has always been yours. And you can see that it was a blessing that you walked through it. And you learn, you learn the secrets of this world in this way. That this world was never made to be perfection for you. That you're not an accident, that none of this is occurring accidentally or without purpose. It is all entirely a perfect creation in its imperfection. The suffering is a gift. Every time it is a gift. And you learn. You learn what stays. Whenever we find that heart that was here before your breath upon this earth, everything written for you, a test and trial, whenever you find this heart that was yours before your birth, you find really where it has come from. It's so much beyond this world. And that beyond this world, paradise has never left you. It was with you always. And truly, earth was not created to be heaven, but that you may attain this. Earth was not created to be heaven, but that you may attain this. The suffering is the beauty in this world. Humbly, we can say this, that the suffering was the beauty of this world. Consider, imagine for yourself that quality of heart that is yours before your birth. It comes from this place, this paradise. You come from this place, this paradise. And all is perfect in beauty there. There is no death, there is no lack, there is no loss, there is no rejection. There is perfect harmony and unity. Perfect intelligence, perfect wisdom. That your heart comes from this place. And that your heart, your spirit, your soul, God that live within you, from this place of paradise and perfection, perfect wisdom, perfect intelligence, decided of itself in perfect intelligence and perfect wisdom, quality of heart, innocence. This paradise that you are from, that you are of, the heart that you are, decided, I will come here, we will create this place, and I will come here. And I will experience all of this rejection and loss, scars, fire, loss, and I will find beauty in it. This perfect intelligence, this perfect wisdom, that you may come and witness and know these things of yourself. Sit in paradise, perfect wisdom, perfect intelligence, purity and heart innocence, and decide, I will come to this place. Sit in paradise. Just consider and imagine your heart, the spirit and soul that you are. In this place of perfection you sit. There is a pen and there is a page, and everything that you would witness in this world is being written for you. And you consent to it. Perfect intelligence, perfect wisdom, this paradise, this purity, this innocence, this heart. A witness to everything written for you. And still you would come here, where there is such suffering, where there is such pain, where there is such loss, scars and fire, death, division, separation. Impermanence. That you would find of yourself. That you would attain more of yourself in this place, rather than stay in paradise. That you would go on this great adventure. And in this place of paradise, this perfect wisdom and intelligence, this innocence, this purity, this heart that would never wrong you, that would never wrong you, present as everything is being written for you, knows exactly what will be great for you, what suffering will benefit you the most, what difficulty, what struggle, what love, what loss in this place of impermanence and death and change. And that you'll be able to go through these things, that you'll go through these trials, these difficulties, that you will lose your heart in this world, that you will be damned, you will lose your heart in this world, you will be crushed, you will be defeated at time and time and time and time again. It will almost seem as torture that you wake up to it every day. You'll ask yourself why, and you'll be allowed to ask and to not even hear an answer. You will be allowed to sit and wonder why. And all the while, the revelation further coming to be that you can never lose these things, that you are this heart, this paradise, this intelligence, this wisdom, this consciousness, and that all of this is increasing you. You're not losing here. All of this is increasing you, and it is increasing you in a place that will never end. Just imagine all of these things. And perhaps, if you are one of the few who has sat and listened and found some purpose and beauty and truth in any that I have spoken, if you sit and listen, if you are one of the few, and you find yourself recognizing that you have given your heart to this world, perhaps call it back to yourself, that you may have it as well. Glory, grace, strength, thanks, grateful God, I am that you are. Courage, strength, protection, I am with you. Peace.